Hi, this is Mrs. Perry Ising, and in this tutorial for my Multimedia/MSG Varsity class, I'm going to talk about the difference between a file and a sequence. So right here I have some footage that I imported into a file off of an SD card. So the first thing I'm going to do is save this file with a project name. So I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to say Save Project As. I'm going to choose my MSG Varsity folder. And I'm going to call this Bone Marrow Drive. And this footage is of a bone marrow drive that was held at our middle school 2 school years ago. So I'll say save. Now once I've saved that, notice that in the tab up here in your browser, it has the name of your project, in our case, Bone Marrow Drive. Now, out of all of this footage that I have in my browser, I can create more than one video. And in Final Cut, a video is the same as a sequence. So right here this says sequence 1. So perhaps I'd like to make 2 videos out of this footage. One being a montage of all of the clips from the day, and perhaps another one would be of interviews of people that I interviewed, such as in this clip here, we have 2 people that we interviewed. So for my sequence, for my first video called montage, I'm going to click where it says sequence, and I'm going to change the name to montage. So now notice where my sequence is in my browser, it says montage, but also if you look down in the timeline, my tab says montage. That means I am working on the video for montage. So if I wanted to take some clips and put them into my timeline, say for example in, out, and drag a clip down, saying yes, now I have video footage for my video on montage. And when I use the word video, I'm using it interchangeably with the word sequence. So now, let's say I save this, and I say File, Save All. Now perhaps I want to make another video. So if I want to do that, making another video out of all of this footage, I need to make another sequence. So in the browser, I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to say New Sequence. And I get another one of these icons. So where it says Sequence 2, meaning the second video, I'm going to call this one Interviews. So Interviews. And once I hit double click on it, notice that now in my timeline I have a second tab. I have one tab for interviews, which means the video I make out of interviews, meaning footage such as this. If I took this footage and I put an in point and an out point, and I dragged it into my timeline, say yes. Okay, now I have a video for interviews, or I have a sequence for interviews. I also have my tab over here for montage. That means I'm working on an entirely different video. Sequence is a video. Notice in the montage video up here in your canvas, this is the footage that you see. But if I jump over to my interviews video or my interview sequence, notice that up here in your canvas, this is the footage that you see. Again, it's 2 different videos, although both of those videos are all under one project. That project being the Bone Marrow Drive. So when I say File, Save All, that's saving both sequences or both videos. And so that's the difference between a project, which is where everything is stored, and a sequence, which is a video. That's it for now. I'll catch you on the next tutorial.